Yes, yes, hello, King David. It is me, your friend, your loyal subject, Gerald the Puppet.
Gerald, it is so good to see you, my friend. I raise my delicious Sam Adams winter lager to you. And the success that we've had since the Royal Rumble as the royal family, not hitting one single speed bump on the Tom Says Highway to Mania.
Yes, we might as well name it the Gerald Turnpike to WrestleMania.
The GTP? I'm all for the GTP. I'm all about
Gerald, or like instead of the Garden State Parkway, the Gerald Dave Parkway to WrestleMania.
Oh, I like that. I took the Gerald Dave Parkway on my way to WrestleMania in 2019. So that was exciting. And speaking of exciting, it's been so calm. It's been so quiet. It's been so nice since it's just been you here representing your family, representing the royal family. We haven't had your loud, obnoxious brother interrupting us one single bit.
Yes, that silly boy Harold. He's so loud. He's always screaming. I feel like he can't talk smooth like me. I speak so smooth. Watch this. Oh, baby, yeah. I'm so smooth.
You're smooth.
Instead, you get Harold. He just yells.
You're smooth and you're the stronger brother. There's no way Harold is taking us down to WrestleMania.
Well, hello there. It's me, Harold the Puppet. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I get a lot of questions saying, hey, Harold, where you been? Well, I gotta tell you, here's where I've been. Getting ready for the Tom Says Highway to WrestleMania for the Wrestling N.R.D. broadcast. I'm coming for you, King Dave. I'm coming for you, Gerald. Yeah, you better watch it, baby.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
You're watching DaveCTV. Now here's your host, the voice, Dave Canning. It's you, it's me, it's DaveCTV. It's you, it's me, it's DaveCTV. Let's start the show.
That is right, ladies and gentlemen. It is you, it is me, it is NRD. And this week on episode 60 of the Wrestling N.R.D. broadcast, we are proud, I think, to welcome back from his vacation.
Well, hello there. It's me, Commissioner of the Wrestling N.R.D. broadcast, Harold the Puppet. Yeah, baby. I missed you, Ryan. I missed you, Nick. Hi, Dave.
This podcast has got a lot classier.
Oh, yeah.
Guys. Guess what?
What?
I have been working out, and I am feeling stronger than ever. Whoa, baby. My legs started working like crazy. And you know what else? On my Instagram, on my Facebook, you can reach out to me personally. Send me a DM, and you can talk to me about ordering a Harold the Puppet shirt. The pre-orders are up for the month of March, and then in April, I'm going to send them off to get made. Then I'm going to mail them to you as soon as I get them. Whoa, baby. Pick up your Harold the Puppet shirt as soon as possible. Yeah.
There you go. You can see it on my screen. You can check out Harold on Instagram there. Yeah, there we go. You can barely see with the screen. But yeah, so get your Harold merch. Harold, what are the different tiers you're offering with your t-shirts?
Yes, tier number 1 is for $20, and you get a Harold the Puppet shirt and a Harold the Puppet sticker. And for tier 2, for $27, you get a Harold the Puppet shirt and 2 Harold the Puppet stickers. Whoa, what about tier 3? Tier 3, you get 1 shirt, 2 stickers, and a personalized Harold the Puppet video. I might sing you a song. Who let the dogs out? Ryan. Or I might tell you a joke. How does Moses make his tea? He brews it. I might just say, hey, Nick, thanks for being my friend. I love you, buddy.
Love you
but
too,
yeah,
man.
those are the 3 tiers that you can choose from. Free shipping if you live in the continental United States.
That's me. I live in the U.S.
I'm charging you for shipping, Dave.
Whoa. You know what? Go ahead. Charge all you want for shipping because you know what? I have something better than Harold Bucks. That's Gerald Gold, my friend. I can afford shipping for everybody if I need to. Don't you worry, my man.
No, I only accept real money in dollar bills through Venmo. None of that Bitcoin cryptocurrency.
Dang. Well, if you would like to support Harold by buying his shirts, you can hit up Harold or Tom on Instagram and Facebook in their DMs. And if you'd like to help me be able to support Harold by buying his merchandise, you can buy the Pro Wrestling Tees. You can check out our Pro Wrestling Tees store with the Wrestling Nerd broadcast because Harold's shirt is not the only Harold shirt. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, because on ProWrestlingTees.com, as of filming right now, we dropped 6 new designs on our Pro Wrestling Tees store. You can see, I don't know how well it'll show up here, but yes, you can pledge your allegiance to your favorite puppet, Team Harold, right there.
All right, Team Harold, let's go.
Or like me in the royal family, you can be Team Gerald. You can let me turn the brightness down, maybe that'll help a little bit. You can support all the nerds on one team: Nick, Ryan, Dave, Tom, and Harold. Gerald's just too big of an ego to even be on the shirt. And then if you hate me, folks, if you hate the success that I've had, that I've bet on myself and have
my personal favorite.
I've hit every goal. I wanted to be a DJ, did it. Professional broadcaster, did it. Started my own wrestling podcast, did it. Befriended a puppet, did it. Won the crown multiple times, did it. Do you hate me because I'm super successful and better than you? Well, guess what? Now is your time to put your money where your mouth is because you can get a shirt that says, I hate Dave, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. I hate Dave. T-shirt now available on Pro Wrestling Tees. Maybe you like something a little more intergalactic for your liking and you want the new Spaceman George T-shirt available now on ProWrestlingTees.com. And of course, the one that has been the most in demand since episode 8, the one, the only Tom Says Hi T-shirt is officially here. It's barely showing. There we go. Then he's saying hi. Hi, Tom.
Hi, guys.
So yes, all those new shirts are available along with our logo T-shirts, our hoodies, hats. We've got plenty of great nerd merch for you. ProWrestlingTees.com/The Wrestling Nerd Broadcast. By the time this airs, the Merch Madness sale's over, so sorry if you missed that. But if you did buy a shirt or a hat or a hoodie or anything like that during Merch Madness, we appreciate that. Thank you so much. And speaking of wrestling merchandise, other than sending Harold a DM, going to ProWrestlingTees.com to get our shirts, we got a new Micro Brawler pre-sale, pre-order. And Ryan, some may say this is the best pre-order there is. They've said that this could be the best pre-order there ever was. And they've said that this could very well be the best pre-order there ever will be. And I'm talking about Adam Cole still having time to sell as of recording, but also they released Ryan's favorite, Bret Hart. Ryan, on a scale of Montreal to WrestleMania 12, how excited are you?
I might surprise you. I don't think I've shared this. Kind of a hot take. I'm psyched. I'll take any and all Brets I can get. But I was slightly surprised. I was analyzing the picture yesterday. The hair's a little different. The 3 strands moved a little. The heart moved from the middle to the side. A couple of variants, differences. But I honestly was like, Bret needs a variant already. It was a little out of nowhere to me. It's slightly peculiar, but I'm psyched. I'm gonna buy a ton.
I think it was pointed out that he has like the tassels on his shoulders. That's incorrect.
Big scandal with the tassels.
And my big problem still is they're obviously trying to fill out the whole entire Hart Foundation, but they're not going to be able to do Anvil. So what's the point? It's always going to be this whole, unless something that's changed, but I don't. The last time I heard it was a strong never for Anvil.
Now, is that, I'm assuming that's not coming from Pro Wrestling Tees. That's coming from the Anvil family saying, no, we can't. So I wonder.
Something to do with the Legends deal.
So I wonder, and I think I've probably mentioned this before, but I remember when we had Stank on last year, he talked about like they were in talks with doing a brawler for a Legend, and his estate said no. So I'm curious if it was he passed by then, right? He's been no longer with us.
I believe so. Yeah,
for a while now, but that's probably it, and it stinks, you know. But to me, I mean, no disrespect to Jim Neidhart or anything. When was the last time they've done anything with Jim Neidhart? I mean, I know obviously Natty's on every week on. I
think he had an Elite Mattel at some point, but it probably was a couple years ago now.
Yeah, he probably had an Elite, and then also Jim's been in the video games every now and then, I think, but
who knows?
So. But like, yeah. And so like from whatever royalties he's making in a 2K video game and an action figure, I'm sure that, you know, they make a lot more money going through Pro Wrestling Tees. But I asked this question. We'll start with Ryan. So Bret Hart was number 11 on our all-time Micro Brawler list. Now it's shipping out in the summer. So when we update this list at the end of the year, that will be eligible to be on this list. Do you put him ahead or behind the current Bret Hart?
I think I would go ahead because, like I said, I analyzed it the other night. I should have been sleeping, and I held the two pictures and I was circling the differences. And there's a couple, but I'd say that they like Nick was saying, the jacket with Hitman on the back and the Hart Foundation logo. That would put him slightly ahead for me.
And also, just obviously, the head's not going to be tilted back, but the way that I'm assuming Stankin designed it, just to get that look like he's looking up in a way on a flat surface is really impressive. So, Gerald, are you going to be ordering the Bret Hart Micro Brawler?
Gerald ain't here, buddy.
Nice that's right.
We got our main man, Harold.
Where's Gerald? I miss my friend.
I just want to say, Harold, it's so great to have you back, buddy. This is just so much better than your brother. Your brother is awful. He's an awful puppet, and we just don't want him on the show anymore.
Nick almost left because of him. That was part of it.
Nick, I would have been devastated if you left the Wrestling Nerd broadcast. And I don't know if anyone watching this watched Shooting the S Word with DDJ, but Gerald was on there, and I was on there, and Gerald punched me in the head.
You know it's all about the boom.
It really hurt, but I'm getting tougher and tougher every day. I'm getting ready for the Tom Says Highway to WrestleMania. But, Dave, you asked me about the Bret Hart Micro Brawler. Oh, you better know that I ordered that thing. I love that jacket. I'm very excited. I ordered it yesterday. I told people I ordered 13, but I don't have that kind of money. I just ordered one.
Well, so what I'm really curious about is how many, because as of recording, Ryan has not ordered his yet. It is Wednesday, March 2nd. The pre-order is up tomorrow, I believe, or maybe Friday afternoon. I'm not 100% sure. Right. So Ryan, make sure you buy your Brawlers. So first of all, leave a guess in the comment section how many you think Ryan is going to buy.
300.
I don't even know. I don't know.
There is a limited of 50 chases in this, so it is going to be arguably the rarest Brawler.
Yes. I think that's the most exclusive chase, at least, that they.
Yeah.
I don't know. There might be there's talks with X-Pac, probably might be lower than that, and there's a couple of them that maybe, but I think that might be the most limited ever.
What do you think the change is going to be? Do you think the singlet is just like inverted or all pink?
I have a thought. My hope.
No tassels.
Yeah, I hope it's the all pink. Like I'm the person was correct. I think Michael Camp, stated that possible issue. But I'm hoping it's the all pink jacket. That would be insane to me. That'd be a very worthy 50 limited 50.
He had a pink leather jacket? I don't remember that.
It wasn't the leather jacket. It was more of the tassels. I know there's a ring. Yeah. So I'm kind of hoping they stay with the incorrectness of the tassels. And they can do the all pink.
Mm-hmm.
But I was going to say something, but yeah, I would love to see them complete the Hart Foundation. I think an Owen with the buzz cut and Slammies. Somebody, I think it may have been you, Ryan, that suggested that. Somebody else did, but I think that would definitely be a lot of fun with that. But what's that? We get
and Pillman too.
But wasn't the loose cannon Pillman just part of that foundation?
Basically, kind of.
It was essentially the same thing, so I don't see them releasing another Pillman because it's too close. I don't remember him. Yeah, I don't remember him ever wearing anything that said Hart Foundation. Really, I mean, I was 10 at that time, so it's hard to remember. But
I was too busy focusing on Bret, so I don't know. And also, this is going to help my petition gain a lot of steam. Bret's finally getting more of the respect he so deserves with this limited chase. And anyone who gets it, I'm gunning for it. But if you get it, I'm ready to make a wild deal later down. Is that spring, summer, whenever?
Summer, I think. So, that reminds me of what I wanted to say. So, yes. So we are guessing how many Ryan is going to buy of these brawlers. I say it's at least in the double digits. It's a $12.99 brawler, I think it was, right? I think $12.99. Yeah. But so what I've suggested to Ryan, and folks, if you help encourage this in the comments, I think it'd be a lot of fun. He shows an unboxing video of all the brawlers he gets of them, and just one by one pulls them out. Is it a chase? No. Is it a chase? Yes. And see if he gets it. I think that'd be a fun video to do. And maybe if we say that we're going to do that, Pro Wrestling Tees might just send you a chase, Ryan. So I think if you agree to it,
or it might go against you, and they might on purpose not put any chases in. It might be a Luna situation again.
Oh, man. Yeah, you don't want to wind up like Jason Rich buying all the remaining Luna Brawlers to get Bupkis. But you know what? Good Brawler brother. He helped a lot of people out that were looking for that Luna Brawler. So shout out to Jason. I raise my Samuel Adams Winter Lager to you, my friend.
He had good luck until he became Team Gerald. I mean, that's true. So I don't know.
I really think when Jason became Team Gerald, it really threw him for a loop. His luck went out the window. It's like he walked underneath a ladder while breaking glass.
And he pet a black cat.
Call into Frank.
Or breaking a mirror. That's what it is.
This guy's a Gerald supporter, Frank.
Gerald all day, my man. Gerald. My royal family brethren. Okay? WrestleMania. It's on against all of you. And Jared, who wants
This is a Gerald free zone today, so that's enough Gerald talk.
I really love the background, Nick. Thank you so much for showing your support and love to me, Harold the Puppet.
Listen, man, my reign as the king has been nothing but success. And I'm going to tell you something huge that happened under my ruling and the complete opposite happened while Nick was the king. I'm just going to say that. That's a little teaser for down the episode. But another teaser that we got was if you watch Pro Wrestling Tees YouTube channel, a little shout out, little plug ski for Pro Wrestling Tees. Chris Castro does a pretty good job of unboxing, maybe not as good as I do, or a friend of the channel, Jonathan Mayer, does as well. He's at least a podium. He's got the bronze medal at least. But no, they do the Brawler reveals on Pro Wrestling Tees YouTube channel. And so in their intro, it was pointed out that there is a Kevin Nash variant drawn in there. And it looks to be of the Wolfpack status. Don't turn your back on the Wolfpack, my friends. So obviously, Ryan, again, this is one of your top three guys. Are we getting a Wolfpack? Oh gosh, anything's better than what you're about to show us. But yeah,
I'm such a fan that I have the WWE Funko Mystery Mini Kevin Nash, which
it looks like Tucker from Heavy Machinery.
Yeah,
that is terrible.
Yeah, but no, I can't believe
anybody is wondering what we're talking about.
Yep.
So I should have had my Brawlers with me, but that is the body is the Shredder Nash, right? But painted with the red NWO red and black.
Yeah.
And the head is the Impact exclusive we got, but with brown hair. That's the brawler I wanted. I was like, meld those two together and it would be perfect. So I hope it's true. I so hope it's true.
But if we get that Nash, are we getting Scott Hall?
Oh, I mentioned to him, I told you guys in the group chat for my birthday back in September last year, 2021. I did a meet and greet, and yeah, I brought Nash or Hall's. Sorry, I'm so excited. We're talking about all my favorites. I brought
Hall and Oates.
Nash's Brawler, and I showed Hall. I'm like, hey, you should get one of these. And he's like, WWE sends a check. I let them do what they want. And Nash pointed out to me, he's like, no, man, that's Pro Wrestling Tees. So I hope I planted the seed.
Shout out to Nash for knowing about what a micro brawler is and where they came from.
Yeah,
it involves him getting paid. Nash knows everything.
More importantly, shout out to Ryan for making that connection for those two friends to share business opportunities.
True. I talked to him about the petition. Like I told you, they signed, even though they're best buddies with Sean, they signed my petition. I'll show you the proof later. We should move on.
But yeah, so you mentioned Sean, you mentioned Scott Hall, you mentioned Kevin Nash. I think of the Clique, and I think back to members of the Clique, and then I think of DX. And so what I would love to match with Billy Gunn would be a Road Dogg Jesse James micro brawler. I'll even settle for BG James.
I think that's coming. I mean, I think there's a good chance.
I think it'd be a lot of fun. I think that'd be a fun brawler to that's always my first thought. Like anytime like certain people get released, I'm like, oh, now we can get them as a micro brawler.
So are we gonna speculate that? I don't know if you said this because I was looking for our own thing already, but that this Nash is gonna be the crate brawler for this month?
Possibly, but I feel like they wouldn't do. Would this be the second? Like, how many guys have repeated as a brawler in the crate?
Chris Hero.
No. Chris Hero. No. But I'm saying.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Well, no, there was Super Shredder.
Yeah,
Nash.
I didn't think about that.
So I don't think anybody's ever repeated in a crate. I don't.
Owen.
Yeah. No. No.
Exclusive to the crate. Is that what? Oh no, you're talking.
Yeah, like it has there ever been
Just
the same? Yeah. So like, has there ever been a guy that's had two brawlers in two separate crates?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I don't. Well, I've got the rankings right here. Let's see. Macho King was the only one, unless you count the major, but that's not a Pro Wrestling Tees box. The Gold Okada was sold differently. Road Warriors were sold separately.
I don't think there is.
Lucha Brothers was separate.
Lucha Brothers was Young Bucks. Let's see. And I'm not counting like Chase and the regular, like that counts as one thing. Just quickly,
Colt Cabana red elbow pad.
No, because they're separate brawlers and only one was in a crate. Unless you got that pencil topper.
Hey,
I got that pencil topper, baby.
Right, because there was no other major brawlers, right? Just the stomp ones that was in the crate. Yeah, so if they do that Wolfpack Nash would be the first brawler, I think.
Interesting.
That'd be released. So that's why I don't think it is. Somebody
I don't know. I just thought it was
a
good coincidence that his name was on the list for next month's crate, and then this brawler got discovered.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see.
Can I throw a little bit of a wrench in the machine?
Sure.
Can we please, Ryan Barkin, can we please get more pencil toppers? I think those things are absolutely hysterical, and they display really nicely in front of the other brawlers. So Ryan Barkin, this is my plea. I hope you're watching. I will give you one hug and two high fives for another pencil topper.
That's a hard bargain.
I was gonna say, friend of the show, Jason Rich again. He's not all that bad for being Team Gerald, because Uncle Ryan, I wouldn't give my niece this. I'm like, I need this in package, but he sent me one to give to my little niece. So thank you, Jason. Appreciate it.
Team Gerald all day, baby. Team Gerald all day.
Ryan, I heard your niece is a big fan of me, Harold the Puppet.
She is? you sang to her favorite song. No, it shows that there's hope for Jason. He could still go to the good side, Team Harold, since he's doing good deeds. Unless it's a trick. Nah, I don't think so.
I think that people with pure hearts love me. People with spoiled black hearts love Gerald.
Like Tommaso Ciampa? He's not a fan then, Blackheart?
Tommaso Ciampa is not my friend.
He's got that new theme music.
Tommaso says hi.
But Tom Sasso, the champion, is my friend.
Tommaso, potato. Tom Sasso Ciampa.
On the Kevin Nash thing, real quick, friend of the show, Snuggles, Garrett
Stop
Gamara,
that.
He pointed out, man, he's good with the factoids. I don't think we missed any, no dual crates, but he said that Nash came out, Shredder Nash was March of last year, and it'd be 1 year if he was March of this year. So maybe, I don't know.
It's definitely possible. I wouldn't rule it out. I'm trying to see who, because there could be a possibility of, because Piper, the original Piper was part of that pre-order, correct?
Yeah.
Let me bring up the list quick of.
I would definitely say though that it probably would be my favorite Kevin Nash out of all the Kevin Nash brawlers.
There's Eddie Kingston, Roddy Piper, the Lucha Brothers, Chris Candido, Buddy Murphy, Kevin Nash, Rob Van Dam, Honky Tonk Man. Yeah, I feel like Chris Candido would.
That was my choice when I first seen it.
When they list the way they list it, typically like the top two guys are usually the shirts. So I would assume you're probably getting an Eddie Kingston and an Roddy Piper T-shirt.
I don't think they're going to do Eddie Kingston. They won't do.
I'm saying for T-shirts, they'd be Roddy Piper and Eddie Kingston. My guess is probably Buddy Murphy is the autograph if it's not Honky Tonk Man.
Man, you got to send that $20 in to get that autograph.
Chris Candido, I feel like could be like a DVD, maybe a T-shirt. I don't know, but so we'll see. Margaret's getting this crate, so we'll see when if we do an unboxing with her, if she gets that Kevin Nash brawler, and if I get kind of bummed that I didn't get it.
I have no idea who Chris Candido is.
He was a Skip in the Body Donnas. He was with Sonny.
I don't know what that is.
He was Sonny's longtime boyfriend.
He got arrested again in Keensburg, New Jersey. I used to live 5 minutes outside of Keensburg, New Jersey.
Man, it's a rough town. No wonder
See what happens when I leave. Things fall apart.
Yeah. No wonder Gerald's so misunderstood. He's from such a terrible town in New Jersey.
I was going to say that I thought that it was guaranteed that it was Gerald's fault that she got arrested again somehow.
It probably was. That Gerald
he was hanging out with her or something. He's just a bad influence, man. No, I just pretty sure.
Listen, like when it comes to Gerald, the way the theme song went with Sonny, I know you want me. I know you want me. Gosh, she'd come on my TV and even 8-year-old me knew, wow. I know what's happening here. AOL's most downloaded woman of 1996 or whatever. What a title.
I got a couple of them downloads are probably from me.
That's why his computer's always so slow. But no, so you also mentioned earlier, Ryan, about good deeds and luck a little bit. And I mentioned his tag team partner. But so as when this airs, I don't know if there will be any spots left, but a friend of the broadcast and Patreon member, Don Wilson in the Micro Brawler fan group, currently running a raffle for a Billy Gunn minted package. It's autographed, right?
Autographed, yep.
Yeah. Autographed Micro Brawler. 45 spots, $10 an entrant. So that's not even the news story, but the news story is the fact that this is what now the third raffle for Brawlers in the last 2 weeks or so.
It might be the fourth.
No, I think it's the fourth.
Oh, it's the fourth. Who's up?
I think 3 sets of wedding brawlers.
Oh,
and then this one.
There was the Kurt Angle too.
Oh yeah, 2 wedding brawlers.
Oh yes,
and Kurt Angle.
Well, the Kurt Angle one was a small raffle, I thought, right? It was like 10 spots. But so I mean, I was gonna say, do you guys think that this is now the future of the way we go, rather than I'm selling Billy Gunn for, because I think Don had listed that Billy Gunn brawler before. for the asking price of $450, and it's a fair price. Don't get me wrong; it's not outrageous whatsoever. It's a fair price, especially for an autographed, certified Billy Gunn minted back to Brawler. But do you guys see this being the future of how we sell micro brawlers in a way?
I personally love it. I think it's great because people can get what they want for their brawler, and it also gives an opportunity for people that might not be able to afford a X-Pac or not X-Pac, but a Wedding Brawlers or Kurt Angle, whatever it is and stuff, Some people might only have $10 to maybe win. And everybody loves gambling. I mean, it's basically what it is, gambling.
Well, I live in this basement.
Don't shut down my group if you hear this, Facebook. We're not, it's not a gambling.
It's not official gambling.
There's two G words we don't like, right, Nick? Gambling and Gerald, right? Two G words.
The G words.
What about gout? I don't like gout. I heard that's bad.
I'm not a big fan of gout.
I really got to say something. Big Don Wilson, one heck of a guy. On a tangent, Big Don Wilson hooked me up with the artist, Doug Halliday, who made my designs for my shirts. Whoa.
You can get right now. 3 tiers. Personally, tier 3 is my favorite tier.
My tier.
Oh, yeah. And I got to say, I love the auctions. So I didn't enter the Wedding Brawler, and I didn't enter the Kurt Angle because I didn't have a lot of money. But, man, I watched all of those, and that was so exciting. And my good friend, Ryan Crossley, he paid for Tom to have an entrance in one of the Wedding Brawler auctions. That was so exciting. Thanks, Ryan.
You're welcome. I thought I won a Brawler when you called my name. I was like, I missed out. I won.
I think it'd be pretty funny. I'm sorry. Please go on, Ryan.
No, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just going to say, I think it'd be like, because I remember the Wedding Brawler raffle that I entered was like, all right, we're in, let's spin, and it's over in like 10 seconds. I wish we could just keep going and eliminate people until it's down to 2.
That's what they did for Kurt Angle.
They're like marble races and like duck races and stuff where everybody, and you can set them for like 10 minutes if you want and watch these freaking marbles roll and this person goes
we did so my family goes to Gunkwood, Maine every October for a Gunkwood Fest, and they had a thing called the Gourd Race where it's like they just jump a boat, like they number all these gourds and you enter and like you correspond to a number, and whichever gourd crosses in the river first, you win. And it's just, you watch all these people hanging over the bridge about to jump over the, come on,
horse racing yes, or
let's go. Just like that, Harold. But yeah, I like the auctions. I think, like you said, I think it's an affordable way for, like, I'm never going to be able to rightfully pay for a Billy Gunn Brawler. But I think, with the auctions, it allows people like me who are good Brawler brothers on a budget to get an opportunity of winning one fairly. And at the same time, it allows the seller to get what it's worth. So I don't know if we see it go at an X-Pac level. Do you think that could happen? Like 700 spots, $10 a spot or something like that? Or 70 spots, whatever it is. I'm terrible at that.
I was thinking personally, 100 spots at $10 a pop.
It's pretty intense. You could get, and you know what though? I think you could get it. I think people,
absolutely,
it's tempting.
Because what was it? Remember how we did What the Fig, like last year? We made fun of that person selling an X-Pac for $1,000, Dougie.
I bet you could get it.
Was it 1,000 or was it 2,000?
It was 1,000.
Oh, it was 1,000. Okay.
Yeah, it was on Macari.
It was on Macari. But yeah, you could get 1,000. I think if you sold 100 spots, $10 a spot, I guarantee you, it would take a little time to fill it. A week or two maybe, but I think you could do it. So
I agree. I've been thinking about it for a while. I just haven't got off my, to do it. So I love it. I like seeing people do it and successful. Like you're saying, Dave, and Harold saw it too. The Kurt Angle was an elimination one. That was cool. I'd never seen that. Yeah, it was only 10 people. Great deal. I like that style. It's fun to elongate it.
Maybe, just maybe, come October to raise money for breast cancer research and whatnot. Once again, maybe we do that with an auction for some nerd swag in a way. Maybe we can finally give away that original, because I have the snapback that was listed on Pro Wrestling Tees' website that's modeled on there. Maybe give that away.
Maybe we can all sign it.
Yeah.
Maybe by then, Whatnot will finally approve my application. Whatnot, come on now.
Yeah, dear Whatnot, come on. Let the kids are done playing. Let the adults on the app, okay? Let royalty on the app. You have no idea what we are capable of doing on Whatnot, okay? It's exciting. It's fun. We invite everybody to join our auctions. We're going to do it like 2:30 in the morning. 2:30 a.m. Oh,
You know that
yes,
Whatnot said
Hey,
for me to
Whatnot,
send them
I
a
would like to
message.
be on your show. Whatnot? Make it happen. Okay, I've got to go to bed. I've got to work in the morning. I've got
Good
to
night,
count all
Gerald.
my money. Tuh, 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 tuh. I hate you, Harold.
good night.
Whoa. Wow. Sorry.
Don't be.
I think our
be.
chances of Whatnot just went down a lot.
Hey, Whatnot, it's me, Harold, the Puppet. And do you need a really fun host for a Whatnot auction? Well, you're looking at him. It's me. It's Nick. It's Ryan. It's Dave. And Harold, the Puppet. And we're going to sell some things. Hit us up, baby.
I'd love that. We could sell Ryan's banana there. But speaking of selling, this is what I was teasing earlier on. So under Nick's ruling last December, Ring of Honor went on a hiatus. They had Final Battle, and for all intents and purposes, closed the door on Ring of Honor. But after gathering with the royal family, myself and Gerald, we took a private plane down to Jacksonville to meet with Khan family and helped finance his deal. And it is now finalized as Tony Khan, with the help of myself and Gerald, the royal family, has purchased Ring of Honor, which got released on Dynamite tonight. So guys, thoughts on this? Do you think it runs as a, the SmackDown to Dynamite's Raw, or the Thunder to Dynamite's Nitro? What are your thoughts going through your head right now?
Mine is I don't like Gerald, but if anyone else has something, go ahead.
First of all, how dare Tony Khan say that Shane isn't coming?
It's coming.
I fell out of the couch when he said that. I thought of you, Nick. I was like, is he talking to my friend Nick? Holy crap.
It's like he watches the show. So Tony Khan, this personal invitation for you to come on the Wrestling Nerd broadcast whenever you want.
You be our sponsor.
I said this in our Patreon chat, but I don't really understand. I mean, I guess Ring of Honor is a big name, and like the catalog is probably worth a lot, but I don't really understand the benefits that AEW gets from purchasing Ring of Honor, unless they're going to turn it into a second brand, which then makes me think that maybe Cody might have something to do with this.
It's extremely exciting because what they could do is Keith Lee. It's limitless. You could do so many different things. You could have it as because I don't think Ring of Honor at its peak was ever any sort of competition. They were at best a third brand.
Maybe three at some point.
At best they were the third brand, but that's also when Impact was not doing well whatsoever. But I watch Impact now, and Impact is pretty good, and Impact is a solid third brand again. But I don't. Tony Khan's not going to buy his competition to run a competitive wrestling show, if that makes any sense. It's like if somebody owned the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. It makes no sense. They're going to go against each other, and then you're not going to be able to fairly balance, one out. So I think maybe it could be a feeder system in a way, a developmental, like it'd be their NXT, but you wouldn't necessarily make it interactive with AEW. Like they'd keep it completely separate. You've got Ring of Honor, which basically has been a feeder system to the likes of AEW and WWE. But somebody commented on the Pro Wrestling Tees VIP, and Tom actually suggested as well, I think we are now going to get All In on DVD in a pro wrestling crate.
That'd
Or
be cool.
you know what? Probably if not a crate, sell it by itself, and it'll. If they had sold the all in DVD, they could have saved Ring of Honor before it went under. Just saying. But
Well, there's like a big rumor I've been hearing that they're going to start their own streaming service that's going to be on HBO Max. That's going to have like all AEW's old stuff, and then I guess now Ring of Honor stuff, which makes sense.
Does Turner Broadcasting have a deal with HBO? Like, is HBO under Turner Broadcasting in a way?
I don't know about that.
Because like obviously, you've got SmackDown on USA, which is under the Universal, brand, which is all Peacock. So I'd be curious if like Turner is part of a streaming service. Like, do they have their own like streaming?
I don't know about like syndication and stuff like that. How that works with like wrestling.
Yeah, so that's why I thought. I mean, but we'll see. I'm very excited for it. You could get these quote unquote dream match. You get Jonathan Gresham and Kenny Omega going at it. You could finally get FTR and Dem Boys. You could get. I'm trying to think.
Deonna Purrazzo and Britt Baker.
Well, Deonna Purrazzo is the Ring of Honor World Champion right now. So,
and Britt Baker is AEW World Champion.
Well, at time of recording. By Sunday, maybe not.
She'll still win.
We'll see. Maybe we do. I'm trying to think who is like the most flashiest.
Cheeseburger.
Who's the flashiest person in AEW?
Jungle Boy.
No.
Ricky Starks and Dalton Castle. I don't know.
That's what I was trying to think of. Somebody that would match Dalton Castle's like just
Taz and PCO.
Taz and PCO?
Hook.
How about Hook and PCO?
Hook and PCO.
Hook and everybody.
Hook versus everybody. And Hook just suplexes everybody and goes over.
Hook versus
Deonna Purrazzo.
There you go. There we go. Perfect. I like that. This puppet is making great sense. Yes, let us know your Ring of Honor AEW dream matches. Be excited.
I really think that Ring of Honor might be like the house shows for AEW.
I can see
untelevised. You've got to go, but they'll have their pay-per-views.
But you know what you could do now? You could do the super card because they're. I don't know what the name of the pay-per-view is that they're coming back with. They like said
Honor. I'm pretty sure the one in the WrestleMania weekend.
Yeah. I don't know if they named it Super Card of Honor, but yeah, there you go. There's your AEW versus Ring of Honor thing. So, and I'm also curious how this potentially affects what's going on with Impact right now, because you've got the Honor No More guys. You got Matt Taven, Vinny Marseglia, Maria Kanellis, PCO, and Maria Kanellis' wife.
Mike Bennett.
Mike Bennett, thank you. I almost said Matt Bentley, but that's not it. It's been so long night. I'm sorry, everyone. But yeah, so I'm curious like how that affects what they're doing on Impact right now. I mean, I would assume maybe they're just probably not under a contract so they can do whatever they want. So and like the stuff that they're doing with like obviously Deanna's the Ring of Honor women's champion, she's on Impact. So like how do they clear all that up? But it's definitely exciting now. It's very
the forbidden door has been taken off the hinges.
There is no door. It is just a beaded curtain.
It's
exactly. It's a herald beaded curtain.
It'll be interesting because Ring of Honor and Impact have had good relations with New Japan Pro Wrestling. And in Japan, they're lifting a lot of the COVID restrictions. So we might get, oh my goodness, Kota Ibushi, Kazuchika Okada, Takahashi against everybody.
Who's your favorite New Japan guy, Harold? Is it Kota Ibushi or is it Okada or Tanahashi or Takahashi?
Oh,
you had to pick one.
I think I'm gonna say Hiromu Takahashi because he's got a fluffy pal that's like me, fluffy.
Gerald the Puppet.
Gerald the stuffed animal.
Gerald.
No relation to Gerald.
So if you could have Takahashi fight anyone in AEW, who would it be?
Orange Cassidy.
That would be awesome. I would actually like to see that.
I'm in. Count me in. I want to.
I will pay $100 to watch that happen.
200.
400.
300.
900. And I'm bringing Nick and Ryan with me.
$1 million, and me and Gerald buy out every seat in the arena and just invite our best friends, like Jason.
Nice try. I'm not bringing Gerald anywhere with you.
Dang. Fine, I won't invite you, Tom. That's fine. Gerald's invited to Margaret's wedding.
Dave says bye.
Dave says bye.
Bye.
But so
I think you broke Tom again.
Listen, I'm not trying to get into an ass kicking competition with you, one-legged or two-legged this week. But so, Harold, in honor of you coming back, we've decided that our top 3 Tuesday this week is going to be top 3 puppets that we want made into micro brawlers. So, Harold, would you like to start, since you are the one that we've modeled this after?
Oh, yeah. Baby, baby, baby. I love puppets because I'm a puppet. So my number 1 is very selfish. It is very amazing. It's me, Harold, the puppet, the micro brawler. Whoa, that would be cool. My little broccoli hair would look so fun. My
who else do you have?
Yeah. Well, my number 2 would have to be none other than the crankiest puppet of them all, the rudest puppet of them all, Oscar the Grouch.
Not who I thought you were going to say there.
My number 3. You know, I'm in a Muppet phase because Lego is releasing Muppet Lego minifigures. So I'm very, very excited. My number 3 is going to be Beaker from Sesame Street. Me.
Seamus?
I said Beaker, Dave.
Oh, no, that's right. Beaker's the green one. Never mind. I'm thinking, oh, wait, no. No, Beaker is the one that looks like Seamus. Yeah.
Yeah,
he's got the long face, and his mouth doesn't go like this. It goes like this. Me. Not like this. So Harold, Beaker, and Oscar.
Fantastic. Nick, how about you?
All right. Well, I'm going to start off with also a duplicate answer. Is I would like a Harold the Puppet micro brawler. I think it needs to happen. And if Ryan Barkin doesn't do it, then we're going to do it ourselves.
We're going to call TTD.
Number 2, I would say a Gerald micro brawler, but I would just have to throw that in the trash, Duke the Dumpster Drosy style. So no, I don't want that. I'm going to go with something from my childhood. I'm going to go with Lamb Chop from Lamb Chop. Along.
Nice.
And then finally, a puppet that probably is friends with Gerald, I would imagine. Triumph the Insult Comic Dog.
That's perfect.
like it.
For Owen to poop on.
That dog is very mean.
He's blunt. What can I say? Just
he's
like Ryan
insulting.
It's in the name. So Ryan, what is your top 3 puppets?
Golly, I'm not going to change my list. I've had some answers stolen already. I'm going to go a Harold, of course. And yeah, I'd quit being a completist if a Gerald was made, so definitely not a Gerald. I was going to try and tease Dave and say a gentle Lamb Chop, but Nick stole that. So no Lamb Chop. I'm going to go Fozzie. I need to rewatch Muppet Babies. I love Muppet Babies. But, I'll go Fozzie. And then I'm going to go, I didn't know his name until now, William, the small little creature, the worm from Labyrinth. The one that says, hello. Like, yeah. Look up William from Labyrinth. He's wonderful.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I like that. So that just leaves me then, right? So let's see. I'm gonna go the Jim Henson route here for one. I'm gonna go with Grover from Sesame Street, and you could do a Chase Super Grover. Just saying, and he can be near and far. And then also the one that first ever got me into puppets and wrestling and the weirdest, fetish ever. I'm gonna go with Puppet of the Puppet Club. From why Raw and SmackDown didn't suck. If you know about the Puppet Club early on, Puppet Club is for life. So I think
he's a big reason why I exist.
Dig it. See ya.
Looks
and then
like Harold's illegitimate child.
I came out a lot earlier than Harold the Puppet did.
And it's Harold's grandpa.
Yeah, looks like your grandpa.
Hey, Grandpa. Peepaw, Poopa.
How you doing?
Papa.
How you doing? Very proud of you.
Peepaw.
And Gerald, be nice to each other. But yeah, so my third and final choice would be our guest of honor that we've welcomed back on the show this week. He made a brief cameo, but it is Gerald the Puppet, my best friend, member of the royal family. Gerald the Puppet. You get that mustache. Oh,
yes. Baby. Thank you. I love you, Dave.
I love you, Gerald. I would love to have you.
I pick 3 Geralds.
I'll take 5,000. I'll buy them all so the completist can't have any. We'll spend all the gold. And if you hate me for saying that I would buy all the micro brawlers, that I'm best friends with Gerald, then I've got just a few words for you. Buy the shirt that says I hate Dave on ProWrestlingTees.com and put your money where your mouth is. I know you don't have a lot of money, so we made it affordable for all you broke peasants. Bang, bang.
Yes, and buy the Team Gerald shirt.
I will be buying my Team Gerald shirt, of course.
In case people need help when you're looking on our store, there's some guidance. Team Harold shirt says yay. That's a positive, good thing. It's going to help you in life. Team Gerald says boo. Enough said. Just help the little guiding tips when you're shopping with us.
Why you do that, Brian? Why are you so mean?
Why are you awake? I thought you were going to sleep.
Because I counted my money and I got bored, so I paid someone else to do it.
Team Gerald all day, baby. Team Gerald.
Yes. Look at my mustache.
It's so beautiful. So, yes, ladies and gentlemen, let us know your top 3 puppets that you want made into micro brawlers in the comments section below. Looking at you, Jonathan Hodap. Of course, let us know your thoughts on all the stories we've talked about today, your thoughts on Ring of Honor, your thoughts on Bret Hart. And whoa! Did somebody get new glasses?
Whoa, baby. No, my orange fell off. Hold on.
I was going to say real quick too, King Dave. I know you're trying to shield the truth from happening. I'm
trying to make everyone money.
I'm wearing these for Jared. He's coming back. It's a solidarity shorty shorts club. Jared's coming. You're trying to hide him. He's #1 contender. He's coming for you.
I love you, Jared. You're my buddy.
I need to stand on a soapbox before we finish this episode.
Oh boy,
we have our commissioner in the house. I am appalled that we are not defending this crown this weekend at AEW. My wheelhouse. I have to battle for WrestleMania. This is my WrestleMania. We've done every AEW pay-per-view since the started, and I think that our true commissioner here needs to make a ruling because I feel like I've been cheated.
Whoa. Well, Nick, I thought I had it all in writing that we were going to do every AEW pay-per-view, but that scoundrel, King Dave, he messed with my contract. He said, we don't have to do them. And I guess I misread it. I'm sorry. I
just feel like it's Gerald's fault somehow. This has got to be Gerald's
think Gerald
fault.
and Dave, we're in cahoots.
Don't sign contracts when you've had one too many delicious Samuel Adams winter lagers. Just saying. Keep a clear head and a clear pen to write with. So, but don't worry. In just a few weeks, I will defend this crown against the founding father, Micro Brawler scholar, Harold the Puppet, and of course, the winner of the Wrestling N.R.D. Rumble, Mr. Jared Myers. And I have no fear that I will walk in on night 1 as the king of the nerds, and I will walk out on night 2 still your king of the nerds. But until we get to that final destination on the Tom Says Highway to Mania, we remind you we have plenty of new merchandise. ProWrestlingTees.com/The Wrestling Nerd Broadcast. Whether you're Team Harold or Team Gerald, whether you hate Dave or adore Spaceman George, or you just want to tell him Tom says hi, we've got the shirt for you. And of course, if you don't like either of those, make sure you hit up Tom and Harold on Instagram and Facebook and get your Harold the Puppet t-shirt. 3 different tiers there. You're getting stickers, you're getting shirts, you're getting videos. Depends on what tier you get, but you can get your officially licensed, unofficially licensed, sort of licensed Harold the Puppet merchandise. Don't forget, join our Patreon, patreon.com/WNRDB. Get in on all the fun stuff. You get exclusive videos, early access to the broadcast. You can join our Facebook chat. You can potentially win an autograph from a past guest here. We are planning something big for our Patreon rewards, maybe in April, maybe May, possibly, hopefully, if we can figure this out.
It's coming.
Guys, to quote Ryan Barkin, it's coming. Actually, I'm sorry. It's not coming. They're coming. They're coming, everyone.
You said too much already.
But so I'm not gonna slam that into the ground.
Veer is coming.
No, he's never coming. He's got to check his doctor.
These are probably going to come before Veer.
Yeah, it's probably at this rate. But yeah, so ProWrestlingTees.com, Harold's T-shirts, our Patreon. Like us on Facebook, Facebook.com/WNRDB, Twitter @WNRDB, Instagram, The Wrestling Nerd Broadcast, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Harold__Puppet. And of course, right here on YouTube, make sure you please hit that subscribe button and like the video as well. So on behalf of myself, the king of the nerds, in this very comfortable sweatshirt from ProWrestlingTees.com/The Wrestling Nerd Broadcast, the founding father, Mr. Nick Carpenter, the micro brawler scholar, Mr. Ryan Crossley, and of course, the commissioner of the Wrestling Nerd Broadcast, Mr. Harold.
Team Harold.
I was saying Harold the Puppet. And on behalf of my best friend and royal family member, Gerald the Puppet, don't forget to tell your mother you love her every day because, like Kevin Durant said, Mom, you're the real MVP. Good night, everyone, and God bless America.